Hey YouTube, what goes on? Welcome to This About Action Figures, live at 7:05. We are back here on another Wednesday evening, hanging out for live at 7:05. I've probably said this a few times already this year. I have never been more excited tonight to crack open some things here on live at 7:05 than I am tonight. So quick mic check here, Midwest Toy Box. What's going on? Can you hear me okay in the chat? I always want to make sure we're up and running and we're good to go. Looking forward to cracking open this Shield Marvel Legends Hasbro Pulse exclusive figure. Very pumped. Lacerda Photo is in the house. What's going on, Lacerda Photo? How's it going? Mama said pop you out. What's going on, guys? As usual, give me a little bit of a heads up. Hey, Mama said Poppy says he can hear me. Very good. Let's rip into it. I am pumped. If you happen to see last evening's toy hunt, I was able, over the last probably 48 hours, to get my hands on 18 Marvel Legends trading cards. Series 1, Wave 1. That's the X-Men, baby. I finally figured this out. Wave 1 is the X-Men. Wave 2 was Bring on the Bad Guys wave. Wave 3 was the Avengers. Wave 4, our Fantastic Four. So as you know from past videos and live streams, we've cracked open quite a few of the Wave 2 cards. A lot of those Wave 2 cards have the entire basic pack of cards at this point in time. However, I only had like 2 packs of X-Men. So we're opening up, I think it's 9 packs tonight of X-Men cards, which are going to be all X-Men, hoping to build out the entire 15 card wave. Also this evening, we're going to open 2 Fantastic Four packs. I only found 4 of those. I only got 4 in my travel. Some were free, some cost $1. I also got some Avengers cards we'll open up next week. So next week, the rest of the Avengers cards and all the rest of the X-Men cards and the rest of the FF cards next week. But this is a huge thing I'm looking forward to tonight. I was so excited. Huge shout out and thank you to all the GameStop employees who were very cool with either giving these to me for free or selling those to me. But the crown jewel of tonight, you know it. We're at Disabout Action Figures. My name is Disabout because I freaking love Nick Fury. I freaking love Marvel Legends. So what a better way to celebrate cracking open this incredible Marvel Legends 2-pack from Hasbro Pulse of Shield Army Builders than to bust out my Nick Fury army, baby. I don't think I've ever had my entire Nick Fury army on camera for a live at 7:05. So we went all out on Shield this week. Obviously, we still have our Skrull, which was the other recent Hasbro Pulse release. I have 3 of those, had to build the mural for the boxes. Opened one. I reviewed him here on the channel. Check that review out. My first actual official review outside of Live 7:05. Of course, I have to have my bat on camera, as well as, of course, my bone collector. But otherwise, we are talking Marvel Legends trading cards tonight. We're talking Shield, Nick Fury. We're talking this 2-pack right here. We are just talking Marvel Legends, and I'm excited to rip into everything with you guys tonight. You know I'm a big Shield fan, so it's all about it. Also tonight, I'd love to take some time to talk about what your thoughts were on the Hasbro Pulse Fan First Monday from this week, where they did introduce us to some new figgies that are going to be coming out in 2022. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts on those. And as always, what your big pickups were for the week, what you've been finding, what you're seeing in your stores, what you're excited about, and just basically getting your thoughts, as we always do. So before we start ripping into anything tonight, let's see who's here. I already give the shout out to Midwest Toy Box. What's going on, dude? How are you? Lacerda Photo, what is up? The best name in all of social media. Mama said pop you out. NJ Tree is here. What's going on, sir? Hoping to see you at ZoloCon. Not this weekend, the following weekend. It's coming quick. Guys, toy show updates. Not this Saturday and Sunday, the following. We have ZoloCon taking place in Warminster, Pennsylvania. And then the following weekend, we have in Allentown, we have a toy show going on at South Mall on Lehigh Street, the VR Hobbies Pennsylvania Toy and Comic Super Show. I'll be covering both of the events. I can't freaking wait. Omega Weapon 13 is here. What's going on, sir? How are you? Always glad to see you here in the chat. 4 Feathers is here. 4 Feathers is in the house. What's going on, 4 Feathers? How you doing, sir? Ryan Sweeney is here. How's it going, Ryan? What is up, sir? Hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Four Feathers. I was gonna, I was just gotta double check. You never know with the technology. Eric Living Goods in the house. Eric, huge shout out and thank you to you once again for reaching out on potentially picking up a figure for me this past week. I'm really glad you thought of me. So much appreciated, sir. You and the wife. Andre's in the house. Seeing a lot of empty pegs compared to me. Hey, dude, I'm getting lucky. I'm getting lucky. I'm getting very lucky. I've been very happy about it. Is this weekend already ZoloCon? Is that this weekend? I thought it was next weekend. Double check me on that, because if it's this weekend, holy cow, time has slipped up, has gotten to me very quickly. I thought it was next weekend. So just double check that. Let me know in the chat down below. If it's this weekend, I'll be there. Omega Weapon 13, what's going on? He says he found Toddy Mac, Black Adams, WWE Elite 91, Hogan and RVD. Dude, you had a good find, sir. Gone Toy Hunting's here. He'll be at ZoloCon. Thank you, NJ Tree. You had me worried for a minute. I misrepresented the date. Yes, Gone Toy Hunting. Dude, let me know. I'll be there. The great Archie's going to be there. NJ Tree's probably going to be there. A lot of local Pennsylvania collectors will be there at the toy show. I believe that Jersey Hunter will be there as well. So lots of people going to be there next Saturday. Can't freaking wait for ZoloCon. I'll be there both days. Let's see. Found Princess Bride, Fezzik, Andre the Giant. Very cool. I saw like each Walmart kind of got one of those around here. Near Mint Pops and Figs is in the house. What's going on, sir? How are you this evening? And Midwest Toy Box says Disney mini brands too. Very cool. All right, guys. So here we go. I don't want to push off. I don't want to do all the cards right away, because a lot of people who are here, including myself, really want to bust in to these army builders. So I'll tell you what, let's do this. I believe I had, it was 9 packs over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 packs sitting here of these. I have 2 Fantastic Four, which are the Wave 4. So I'll tell you what, let's do half the X-Men now, 1 Fantastic Four now, and then we will rip into this amazing army builder that I'm so excited to have in my collection that I bought 2 of them. Actually, partly a lie. The GF got me one for Christmas. It came in a little late, but thank you, GF. But I purchased one as well. So we'll rip that open. First, let's check out some cards. Then we will get into it and go from there. Omega Weapon 13 says, don't sleep on that Black Adam. Very solid figure. Cool to see. I'm very interested in the Dark Knight Returns Black Series, not Black Series, DC Multiverse figures. I'm hoping to find those and check those out in hand. Forfeather City found most of the Doctor Strange wave today. That's incredible and very cool. We'll be up down there. All right, so here's the deal. I very much been enjoying these Marvel Legends GameStop exclusive cards. If you are new to the channel, they are exclusive at GameStop. They originally were used as a giveaway. If you bought a Marvel Legend, you got a pack of cards for free. Free. I mean, you overpaid for the Marvel Legend. But I got very lucky early on with Wave 2, which is bringing the Bad Guys wave, and I managed to get myself quite a few of these for $1, and I built my entire Bad Guys 15 card set. There are 4 waves of 15 cards in each wave. Each pack has 4 cards in it, 3 base cards, and then 1 foil card. I only need like 1 or 2 more foils for the Bad Guys wave, but just some insider baseball. I did manage to get a couple X-Men packs early on, and I opened one of them recently as well. So in the X-Men wave, what you're looking at here in the X-Men, it's basically a lot of Age of Apocalypse action. So if you can see that okay right there, we have 1 through 15. All the cards are numbered. Wave 2 is then 16, and then so on and so forth. So I do have a few cards already, but I'm hoping to build the entire basic wave. So I do obviously have Sunfire here in hand already. Here is Sunfire from the front. What I'm doing is I'm putting them in the card backs here in order. So there's 9 pockets per sleeve. So obviously it'll be 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 9, and then so on and so forth on the next page. So the empty slots on here indicate what I am missing. I also do have the Weapon X right there. So he was in my collection already. Morph. We got that great troll. we had the Marvel Legends team kind of teasing us a little bit with a Morph joke. So he's coming. I trust those guys at Marvel Legends. He's coming. So those are 3 right there. And then in addition to that, I also do have the Cyclops and the Storm. Again, this would be number 10 if it's the 10th slot, 11, 12, 13, 14. Our last slot going here for number 15. And as far as foils are concerned, I also do have 2 foils. I took them out of the sleeves. I'll keep them in a separate pile to see how many we can get. Every basic card has a foil. So I already have Colossus, Jay Gert, the collector's favorite figure and favorite character. And we have our Apocalypse. So let's crack open some cards. We'll do half the stack now. I'll go through pretty quickly. I'm not going to take too long. We'll do one FF pack. We'll crack this open, then the rest of the cards. So I'm so excited to crack these cards open, guys. I can't begin to tell you how pumped I am to check this out as we rip our way through 6 packs of knickknacks. What goes on, sir? Welcome to Live 705. 4 feathers, you got to ask, buddy. You got to ask. I got a bunch of mine for $1 and a bunch of mine for free. So you got to ask. Dark Joker's in, the Infinity Equation podcast in the house. What's going on, Dante? Thanks for stopping by as always, sir. Always nice to see you here. NJ Tree says 6 packs. I got to see it. Send a pic after this, what I found. Sounds like AEW to me. All right, so let's rip into the X-Men pack. So as I said, as we go through, we will organize them here in the set of 15. I already have Sunfire, Weapon X, Morph, Storm, and Cyclops. So that's at what? 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 15 cards. I need 10 more, and then some cool foils. So let's rip right into these. These are all X-Men cards. Again, I'm so pumped for this, guys. I'm hoping to get some cool foils out of these. I always just kind of get hesitant opening these because, you know, they're going to come out anyway. But I'm just like, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to mess it up. I should just cut the dang thing open and be done with it as we go through. All right, so first pack of X-Men cards before we get to the rotating base and the Marvel Legends 2-pack in the back. All right, here we go. So we're going to crack them open this way. And I'll tell you, I'll do the foil first. Foil's always in the back. So our foil first looks like it's going to be Storm. I do not have the foil Storm yet. I have the Colossus and I have the Apocalypse. So there is our foil Storm. So already off to a good start right there, getting a different foil. However, we do have already a duplicate. So we already have one duplicate. I already have a Storm here in the collection. Dupes will go over here. And another dupe. Oh my goodness. So this is actually a terrible pull other than that card and Sunfire. So our first pack, 3 cards we already have other than the foil. That's a bit of a bummer. Hey, Rolando, what's going on, man? How's it going? What is up? All right, so pack number 2, as I said, we're not going to belabor the point tonight. I know not everybody are card people, so we're just going to do about 7 or 8 packs to start. Then after that, we will get to the action figure review, and we'll do the rest of the cards at the end. Anybody who's watching this on the playback, you're not a card person, feel free to jump ahead and go to it. All right, so our next foil. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're in good shape here. We have another new foil, Magneto. So I do not have Magneto here on my foil side. So that's a new foil. So we are right now at 4 different foils out of the possible 15. And next we have freaking Sugarman. Love this Marvel Legend. I know people aren't overall fans of AOA. Let people throw some shade. I love AOA. I want a Wave 3. So Marvel Legends, if you're watching, please give us that Wave 3 of AOA. I'm so pumped for it. So we needed a Sugarman. We got a Sugarman. He is card number 9. So he's going to go on the side over here. He's the last card that's going to go in the first sheet of cards in the 9th slot. And we got another one we needed, Magneto. So we got the foil in this pack. We also got the actual base card that we needed. Magneto coming in at number 11. So he'll be the second card over here on the sheet on the side. The sheets have integrity. Let's see. And we got an Iceman. So again, very good job here on this pull. Got very fortunate. 4 cards that we needed. So there is our Iceman coming in at number 12. I'm noticing a bit of a pattern. They are in order. So let's put him right next to Magneto over here on the side for number 12. Now let's get to another pack. Again, if you're here just for the action figure, we're going to get to it soon. But I am loving ripping these cards open. The great Archie's been doing some card breaks recently with AEW, WWE, Sleeping Collectibles doing some great card pulls. And I've been collecting these cards for a while now, so I thought, what a better way to open things up than to share with all of you. All right, so here's our next pack coming out. And I can already tell you we're getting a new foil that we haven't had yet, the Weapon X foil. What a better foil can you get than seeing Wolverine right there with that hologram in the background, taking me back to those great cards from back in the 90s by Flair Ultra, not to mention the different Marvel Comics covers that did always have really cool gimmicks on the front. So another foil card we did not yet have is our Weapon X. Another card we needed, Blink. Blink was not yet in the collection. There is our Blink. So we are doing pretty well right now. Blink coming in at number 8. So it should be the second to last one over here on the side. And quick update, if you're just joining us, this is our 1 through 9. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So 1, 2, 4, and 6 we're missing from that half. And then over here, there's 15 total cards we're trying to get our hands on. There is number 10, 11, and 12. So we're missing 13, and 15. So we're off to a pretty damn good start getting these cards. Sugar Man, we get another dupe starting off right here, but that's okay. That's a cool card. And Magneto. So another dupe right there. I wouldn't mind building a second set of these, so dupes are okay. All right, getting into another pack. We'll do 2 more of these, then 1 FF pack. Then we will crack open that Marvel Legends 2-pack and take a closer look. So we've been doing pretty good here on not getting dupes of our foil cards. And we're going to continue the trend with friggin' Jean Grey. There she is in her amazing animated, X-Men animated 90s cartoon accurate outfit. So we are doing great right now with the foils, getting different ones in our collection. And we also get the Jean Grey base card, which we did not yet have. So doing well, Jean Grey coming in at number 6 in the series. So she's going to get put in here right after our Weapon X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are filling up this sheet quick. As you can see, only 3 more needed out of the first 9 to complete that first 9 in that wave. We got an Apocalypse. Apocalypse was a dupe, I believe. I can't recall now. I know we have the no, we needed Apocalypse. We're good. We needed him. We have the foil card of Apocalypse. So checking that out. Very excited to have that in hand. So he's going in at number 1. So we are only 2 cards away from filling out an entire sheet here. We need card 2 and card 4. So we still need card 2, which is Dark Beast, and card 4 is X-Man. So getting that on camera. So we get those 2. We filled out the first 9. So we're doing pretty well here. And there he is, X-Man. So we are doing great. X-Man, as I said, coming in at number 4. We have all but completed the first 9 cards in 1 through 9, just needing that number 2 card there in the deck. And then again, over here, finishing up our 9 through 15. Only need 2 more. So we have a good possibility here at finishing out the X-Men. So I'll tell you what, let's save these last 4 packs for the end. In the event people are really looking to Jones and to get to this like I am. Before we get to that, let's see who we have over here in the chat. I'm sorry if I miss people coming in as I'm ripping through these. Philip Mox, what's going on? Lehigh Valley in the house. Love seeing Allentown Collectors here. What's going on, Philip? Thanks for being here, dude. Everybody, welcome, Philip. I think it's his first time here on the live stream. Thank you for joining us. James, a.k.a. Ratface44, joined us. What's going on, James? How are you, sir? Four Feathers, I agree. It's a great Weapon X card. Alyssa's in the house. What's going on? Ryan Laserpants. Pew Pew is in the house from the Infinity Equation podcast, from 3POA podcast. The man does it all. He is everywhere. Ryan, dude, you got to get to GameStop, man. If you didn't hear me earlier, I got almost all these for $1. The promotion evidently ended, and they're just zeroing these out. And my FF ones were free. So literally, if you ask politely, you might get free cards out of it, or you might get them for $1. So I got all these X-Men cards for $1. So freaking loving it. Yeah, Four Feathers, I'm getting lucky and I'm loving it. Calling dips on dupes. Dupes. So last time what I did was I was giving these away, which I might do again. You know, just saying as a thank you to the community. So I might reach out to some people as we go. Ryan, I bought all of these from the X-Men wave and Fantastic Four and Avengers wave in the past like 72 hours. So my toy hunts over the last week or so have been from the last like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, they have them in stock, but they come periodically. The wave 2s came out before any of the other ones. They were gone. I got a couple more wave 2s, but they kind of rolled them out in a weird order. So as we're working our way through, things are going well. Yes, Alyssa, $1 a piece for free. All right, so last one we're going to open for now. This is from Fantastic Four. So again, wave 1 are X-Men. Wave 2 are the Bring on the Bad Guys wave. Wave 3 are the Avengers. Wave 4 is Fantastic Four. And I am sweating it out. I have 2 other packs. We'll open another night. I want Doctor Doom. You know what I'm going for. I want Doctor Doom foil. I want Doctor Doom base. And then hopefully as time goes on, I can get more of these and get the entire collection. But, oh, you know I wanted to open these things so freaking bad recently. Oh, my God. All right, guys, let's get into it here. I know we're about 20 minutes in already, so we'll get to that opening that plastic pretty soon after we get through the cardboard. All right, here we go. All right. So it's going to be Fantastic Four themed cards, and you kind of just saw me spoil. Our first foil is going to be Black Bolt. So I have none of these yet. This is my first time opening these. So Black Bolt is my first foil to come out of the Fantastic Four. So I will put him on a pile off to the side over here for now. So anything we get from this point on, we don't have because I haven't opened any FF cards yet. So our first base card is Medusa. Man, they did her dirty on that ABC show. But I still love me some Inhumans. There's the look at the back of the card. So this particular wave is our cards 46 through 60. She-Hulk, Invisible Woman, Doctor Doom, Human Torch, Thing, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, there's a Watcher card. I might want the Watcher card more than I want the freaking Doctor Doom card. Oh my God. Galactus, Ego, Psycho Man, Alicia Masters, Ronan, Medusa, Silver Surfer. I need all these foils. Oh my God. All right. So there's our Medusa. Here's our next base card is the Living Planet Ego. I think they teased this a little bit, didn't they? Or no, they did. I'm thinking of Galactus. All right. And here it is. I just mentioned him. The one, the only. Uatu the Watcher. There he is. It's not the foil, but getting the base is just as good for me, as I do not have too many of these. I think the Watcher next to Nick Fury might be my favorite Marvel Comics character of all time in the comics. So we'll open up another Fantastic Four pack along with the rest of the X-Men packs at the end. So we will get back to that. So put a pin in it for now. And instead, we're jumping right in to the plastic, to the Hasbro Pulse Marvel Legends exclusive Shield Army Builder 2-pack. There's a better look at my Nick Fury friggin' army in the background. Needless to say, these are the same base body as that Nick Fury. I went ham. When these came out, this was my gateway drug for Marvel Legends. I bought as many of these Nick Furies as I could. They shot up to a crazy price on eBay. So a lot of these were purchased at retail or slightly above early on. Then, of course, I have my main Nick Fury in the classic trench coat, which a GF also picked up for me over the years. We have Dum Dum Dugan hanging out in the back. I'd love to see a new version of him because it's a wonky body, those old legs. I think that came from a 2-pack with, I think it was a Hand Ninja, I believe. And then we have all of our other Nick Fury LMDs. So very cool what they did this time around with this particular offering. They went completely plastic free. So we got what I can only refer to as some wax paper, which holds the accessories, or it almost looks like something you should probably find an egg roll in if you get Chinese food for dinner. But only tape and glue are non-paper products. I love the art in the front, showing us the two different types of visors. The original Nick Fury came with, I believe it was just one visored head, along with a Dirk Angler. I always mess his name up. He was from a kind of a random Marvel comic, and of course the Nick Fury head. So very pumped to get this. Just basic standard packaging, obviously about double the size as our other army builders are as we work our way through. So let's get ready to crack this thing open. Greg Miller's in the house. How you doing, Greg? What's up, sir? Dum Dum Dugan. That's right, Alyssa. Gateway figure. That's right, dude. I need a gateway for X-Men, actually. You and your hand ninjas. Isn't it ironic, NJ Tree? I don't have the hand ninja he came with. I got that as a Christmas gift from the GF, so I don't happen to have that. All right. So let's get this thing open. Again, not quite as exciting from a actual mechanic standpoint here or design standpoint, because it's typically going to be the exact same body, but they give us a lot of awesome accessories, as well as some much needed multiple head sculpts that we can definitely have a more inclusive Shield team on our shelf. So here you can see the inside packaging. If you haven't seen this yet, they have one figure on each side with the base body in that kind of wax paperish sort of material. As I said, I kind of feel like it's something you would get from a Chinese restaurant regarding the texture of this for an egg roll. And then we get all of our accessories in a separate one. And again, all cardboard. I keep all my cardboard. As you know, I'm a snob. I'm a collector of the cardboard boxes. I love me a Shield logo. Look at that thing. There's the front once again. So I'll be keeping that in the collection for sure. But let's get these out of the paper. Very cool for Hasbro to go this route to make these more eco-friendly. I'll probably even keep this paper, to be honest. I know it's dumb of me, but I like to keep everything. I like to have it all in the hand. So let's get that out of there. Let's get our other figure out of the packaging here. Not having to worry about cutting any annoying plastic baggies. So they do come with the visored helmeted heads on here. I'm looking forward to doing some comparisons with these with our Nick Fury, as they are obviously similar body. Ooh, that is stuck. Oop, okay, there it goes. It popped. I don't want to break it. So they are a little stiff coming out here of the packaging. So be careful with the feet. I'm not going to go crazy with articulation here anyway, because of the fact Oh, they're kind of bowed in too. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. Because you don't want to break something on a figure that's obviously new. These are much cleaner. I can tell you already. They don't have that battle hardened look that the Fury had. He's probably going to go down and knock over all the Furies. But as you can see, we do have both helmeted heads. This one having the gray visor. I think that's similar to the old one. I think it was a red visor as well. I sold all mine because I didn't know I didn't need them because I was just doing Nick Fury. So let's get the other gentleman here. There's a better look at the head sculpt. One thing I wanted to point out right away before I forget is I believe I saw they enlarged the Shield logo. Yes, they did. So if you are digging this from a Shield logo perspective, notice on the original, you're going to see here that you do have the black with the blue in the logo. Whereas over here, you're not going to get the blue. So you are going to be able to tell the difference between these. One, because the size of the patch is much bigger. So the patch on this Army Builder, the new Hasbro Pulse, much larger of a patch on the shoulder, whereas on this one, much smaller. Also, you do get the blue coloring in the middle of the Shield logo. So you will be able to tell these apart. Also, actually, it is on both sides. I didn't realize Fury had it on both. So both shoulders do have that. However, you'll notice a very big difference in regard to that. Also, just comparing them right away, you can see the Fury much more of a wash on the belt, on the holster, and everything else. Just overall, he's kind of dirtied up, whereas this guy over here, much cleaner. I think that Dan Who put it as right out of the academy. You still do get the holster with the gun that will not come out up here. And you still do get the holster on the sides. I always keep my extra Fury gun in the holster so I don't lose it right there. So you do have the holster on this side for any guns that they do come with. And as you can also see, you get trigger fingers on both hands here. And Fury also did have one trigger finger, it looks like. Yeah, one trigger finger on Fury. This is just a gripping hand. So again, just for an up close and personal look there at the differences, we'll get that out of the way right away if anybody was wondering. So I also say these feel much more stable, if that makes any sense. I remember when I first got my first Nick Fury Marvel Legend, I felt like he was kind of gummy, and I still do feel that way. Now, I know these are new, so one would expect them to be more stable. However, looking at them here, they just seem more stable. I don't know if the joints are just stronger or what, but I will say that I do like the fact and appreciate the fact that they don't feel like they're going to pull apart when you kind of maneuver them or move them around. So I like that idea. Also digging the fact we are going to get multiple accessories that go with these guys. Is he going to stay? Is he going to fall? We'll find out momentarily. Who else we got rolling into the chat over here? Let's say hello to some people. Making some people hungry, it looks like, over here in the chat. Greg says, how are you, Tim? I made it this week. Thanks for being here, Greg. Excuse me. Also, to point this out, I was so excited for tonight. I even have my Shield logo glass with my elixir. Good stuff. I'm doing good, Greg. Thanks for being here, buddy. Okay, Figure says, we need a Nick Fury on that Vulcan buck. Dude, don't even get the wheels turning in my head, man. Greg said, I slept on all of these. They should be for sale again. They should be, but unfortunately, they come going in and out of stock. I've noticed like the black version of the Hand Ninjas aren't always in stock. So it depends, I suppose. Omega Weapon 13 says, imagine if they were pinless. Oh, dude, it'd have been insane. Alyssa, we can get egg rolls later. I agree. Omega Weapon 13 says, all cardboard goes to heaven. I keep all mine for now. One day I'll recycle it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Alyssa says, Nick Fury looks darker blue. He might be a little bit darker. Yeah, I believe he is. We can do another comparison and look under some better lighting as we go through. And Omega 13 says, I'm in California. I usually put away some figures during the summer just to be safe. Yeah, it always helps for sure. You don't want those joints getting too gummy in the heat. Always keep that memory elixir on hand. That's right. And Buddy Murphy shows up tonight at AEW. AEW, we'll talk a little bit about it at the end. I heard there's some Ring of Honor people backstage. I'll leave it at that. At least that's what the dirt sheets were saying, right? All right, so let's look at all the accessories because I love having these extra bodies. What I'm really excited about are just all these accessories, the plethora of plastic, if you will, that we're going to get. Let's start off with a lot of us were excited about, which are the 3 alternate head sculpts, which will not have helmets on them. Again, you can see why you want to army build the hell out of these things. So first we'll start off with, I guess you could say it's the General White Dude. So General White Dude sculpt right there. that you'll have. So again, you can mix and match him onto the heads of the figures. Next, we have a much needed and very much appreciated African-American head sculpt, which is very cool. This is very well done. I'd like to see some customizers maybe fudge this in as like a Gabriel Jones, I believe was his name, from the Howling Commandos. Maybe they can do some work with it and give him some different accessories as well. So trying to recreate the Howling Commandos, which were different races on that squad. And then also we do get our Asian head sculpt, which is very well done as well. Very much needed, much appreciated. We needed some diversity in our action figures, especially when it comes to army builders. So very cool on Hasbro giving us those in our collection. Greg says, I'm living the dream. Living the dream. Aren't we all, right? Jay Girk the Collector's here, back on the tube, and got to fix the comment. Thank you, Jay Girk the Collector, buddy. I prefer dreaming the life. I agree. All right, so after that, let's take a look at the guns. I will say that giving them Valaverse guns will probably be a lot cooler. I am not a gun guy, and I also know that Hasbro guns are usually Nerf guns anyway. There's one look at the first rifle that it comes with right there. So put that up here. We then get some sort of like rocket launcher sort of weapon, I believe. Again, don't kill me too bad. Don't beat me up too bad in the comments, as again, I'm not a gun guy, even though I'm a Joe guy. I'm not a gun guy. So there is another one right there. And we get our third looking rifle right here. Looks pretty good as far as I'm concerned. It'll look good in our army with multiple figures holding those. We also get this as well. So that's coming out pretty cool. I do not see peg holes in these, so I do not believe you'll be able to use blast effects with any of them. They all look to just have basically no peg hole in the front. From what I've seen, I started kind of peeking at those as I've gone through here looking. And you can see so many accessories. They are stacking up here. And we do get 2 handguns as well, which will be cool because for the side piece, you can actually put that right in their holster. It is not the same gun as Nick Fury. And I will get a little bit nerdy here on you. Again, I'm not the gun guy, but I am the Nick Fury guy. So Nick Fury had what he called his needle gun. That was the gun he carried in the comics. It was a very unique gun to Nick Fury. So as you can see right here, it was Nick Fury's gun that he had. I actually have a prop replica of this over here on my shelf. I'm not going to bust it out, although it would have been cool, of his needle gun. So that's his iconic gun that he carries. So you're not going to get the same guns that you had with the original offering. But again, you can see how that just does go right in the holster, just like our other sidearms will go in the holster as well for our figures. So, and then we get tons and tons and tons of hands, which are very cool over here. So we do get our fisted hands, which again, be careful. I'd heat these up because they do seem a little bit stiff. So fisted hand number 1. We have fisted hand number 2. We have oh my goodness. You know what this is? Does anybody realize what this is? I'll see you at the pegs. They stole my hand. Hasbro stole my hand. They stole my closeout gesture from my toy hunts. That is the I'll see you at the pegs hand. You guys know I got to get some, I got to talk to Ryan and Dwight. They totally just used my likeness in these videos. That's my thing. That's my sign off. I'm going to need some compensation for this, Hasbro. I'm going to call up Smart Mark Esquire in AEW because this is the disavowed hand. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. We get the pointing hand, which is very cool. Always need pointing hands in your collection. They've been doing a good job, these pointing hands this year. I know that we got with Jay Jones and some other figures. And then we also have our original gripping hands, like what Fury already came with. So you can see how these accessories just literally stack up. They only put in 1 disavowed hand. So I guess Hasbro doesn't owe me too much money. That's hilarious. I didn't know this hand was in there. That is friggin' hilarious. So here you go. You can see all of this stuff here on the rotating base, including the disavowed hand. So you get a ton of stuff in this 2-pack, as well as your army builders. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to try not to knock things over for once in my collecting life. I'm not going to do articulation because it's the same as the Nick Fury figure. So your standard Bucky cap. But what we can do is pop off some of these heads. There's a closer look right there at the silver plated helmet head or silver visor. Let's go with this head sculpt first. Hopefully these pop right on. without any issue. And I do have another set of these, as I had said earlier. Not quite wanting to go on for me too easily here as I apply the pressure. I think we got it on. It just didn't pop. All right, so I think we got it on there. So you're not going to get much of a pop sound, but it does go on. So if you heat it up, you'll probably get a bit more satisfactory pop. So there he is with our alternate African-American head sculpt, which looks very good. Very happy to have that for our Marvel Legends. Let's slide this other guy out of here. Let's put him back down here. Here's our other head sculpt. This is very much like the Hydra head sculpt that we had. Head pops off very nicely. Very nice, very evil. Let's go over here with our Asian head sculpt. Get that on there. And again, you're not going to get much of a pop, but it will go on. So you get that on there on the nice, clean body here, well, without any battle damage quite yet out of the Academy. So he is there looking pretty swell. I think that's a good look. The heads are very well, very tight on here, which is good. Tight in a good way. Because the Nick Fury heads over time and even at the beginning were not overly secure. They were kind of wonky at times. So let's see here how I can get my steady hand going. So you'll see like with this Fury in particular, not very tight, very loose on the head sculpt. You're not going to get that up here with these, which I appreciate that they did whatever they had to do in order to get that. Also, let's pop off Fury's head. So if you have the original Shield figure, it looks to be the same ball peg here. And this, as you can see, very loose here on the head. I want to break it. Ooh, it's very loose neck joint on that. I'm going to use a different one because I don't want to screw this up and have an issue with that later on. Let's try a different one here. Even this one's very loose, as you can see. So maybe we'll just try the original one. I don't want to snap one of my necks off of my Nick Fury trying to do this. Again, a little bit of heat will make this a little bit easier for you as you screw around with this figure. I would like to get that on there, though. I'm not going to lie. My OCD's kicking in a little bit. Yeah, I'm not going to force it. If you heat this up, that should go on a little bit easier to get that other head sculpt on there. Because as you can see, the Nick Fury head sculpt goes right on without any problems. So be careful with that. You don't want to have any damage done to your action figures. Let's get the disavowed hand out of the way. Let's clear that off. Let's see if we can get Nick Fury up here just for a closer look at the original Shield agent rotating his way around. So yeah, these are going to look great on your shelf, especially if you're a Shield fan. I love what they're doing with the Maria Hill and the Quake figure. I love Quake from the Secret Warriors, Nick Fury comic book by Jonathan Hickman. So I think that's great. They're leaning into Shield for 2022. Very cool, very well done regarding that as it goes forward. Alyssa says, you stole Disney hat. Shh, don't piss off the mouth. Don't piss the mouse off. NJ Tree says, I like the red visor better. It does look good. Forcefully put it on, be a man. Greg, I can be manly anytime. This is my action figure collection. I'm not going to break something. my manliness is not up in question here. And I'll be much less manly if I break a peg off of Nick Fury's head. So very much enjoying how these came out. And just out of funsies, let's get in here and pop a hand off. And let's put on the disavowed action figures hand. There it is. I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. So yeah, very awesome. Very much enjoying that. I think that's great. So I will definitely be using this hand sculpt in the future. You can't make that up. That is freaking hilarious. I enjoyed that little surprise. All right, let's see here. Forfeither says, disavowed. Did you only get this 2-pack or more of them? It'd be cool to have all the heads on different figures. I got 2 of the 2-packs. So I will be able to mix and match. I didn't plan to open the other 2-pack tonight. So I'm not going to put them all on here right now. Because I just don't, for interest of time, I don't want to rip it open because I don't want to get back to the cards. But I will be obviously doing a photo at some point. I'll put it over at Instagram of all of them lined up together, where they need to be, where they need to go. I will point out one thing with this Nick Fury. You'll actually notice that the stock here is a little bit different. That's actually the Baron Zemo gun. So he has his own Nick Fury needle guns, but that's actually the Zemo gun that I have shoved in there. It's different than the other guns that Nick Fury has on that particular figure. So, all right, there it is. There's your unboxing and review. I'm digging what they did here. I love this. Such a great, unique idea for them to go about and do all this. I do have some other figures we can compare with here momentarily. I just want to get these cleaned up because, I don't want to lose something from this great accessory pack. And we'll do a couple comparisons. We'll get back to the cards, and we'll get ready to call it a night at that point and get out of here because I'm already pumping here at 40 minutes just about. So get our guns out of there. Got that out of there, making any problems. All right, so all of our extra pieces are back safely in the baggie for safekeeping. Let's get original Nick Fury off the stand, get him back here for now. And some comparisons, if you're curious, here is our Hydra Goon. So this is the Hydra Army Builder that you could pick up. Now, I'm not positive, to be honest, right now, if that's the Army Builder or if that's the original release, because my Hydra Army are all on the same shelf. But you can see, again, basically your basic Bucky Cap body, very similar bodies here down to the boots, just different paint jobs and head sculpts and different gear up there. For a slightly different look, if you were curious, we can get him out of the way. And this was not an Army Builder. I guess it was an Army Builder. Just did not come as a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. This is our upsized. This came with the Toys R Us exclusive Marvel Legends 2-packs, which came with the original sized Hydra. And then here we get the oversized Hydra figure as well. I'll tell you what, hindsight being 2020, I could have bought like 10 packs of those for so cheap at Toys R Us. And I wasn't as much in the Army building at the time. Hindsight, what can we do, right? It gets you. Omega Weapon 13 says, hopefully they'll make an animated Nick Fury. Oh, dude, yes. I was thinking the same thing because a lot of people don't have him because he is hard to come by. So I totally agree. I'd be pumped if they threw Nick Fury on a retro card to go along with our Spider-Man figures. Good call, sir. I very much agree with that statement. All right, so that's going to be what we got going on. As I said, I'm not going to go crazy here doing all the hands and all the head sculpts and all the guns and everything. I will double back with that and mess around more with those over on Instagram at disabout_12. So I'll tell you what, as we get these guys here on the stand, we're going to get ready to open some more cards and then get out of here for the night. So we're going to slide this back without causing any monumental issues. So as I said earlier, we still have 4 packs of X-Men to open up here. And we have 1 pack of Fantastic Four. So I have been doing well on the foils. I only need 1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Actually, what's that? It's 9, 18. Yeah, I need 3 more cards. So in the next 4 packs, we need to pull out right here, number 9, 10, 11, number 12, and number 14. So we need we have Iceman, I'm sorry. We're going to need our number 15 Cable, and we need the regular Colossus. And that pretty much, other than card number 2, Dark Beast, will have the entire base X-Men collection. So looking for Cable, looking for Dark Beast. Let's get into it here. Let's rip open these final cards of the night and see what we get. Also hoping to get some more foils that we don't already have. Looks like we have about half the foils already over here on the side. See, Greg, now's where I need to be a man and just rip these open, right? Okay, so here we go. First pack, and I think we got a dupe on the foil. I think we already had a Storm foil. So I think that's our first dupe for Storm. Quickly reviewing over here on the card pile. These are the foils we have so far. We have Colossus, Jean Grey, Weapon X, Magneto, Storm, and Apocalypse. So we do have a Storm. It's our first double on the foil cards that I'll probably use as a giveaway at some point later on. We got a Cyclops. That's a dupe. Colossus. I think we needed his base card, didn't we? So Colossus coming in here at card number 13. He'd be right after Iceman. And yeah, here we go. So we now have our Colossus next to our Storm. So there we go there. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So all we need now is card number 15, which is Cable, and our Dark Beast. So Cable and Dark Beast, all we need, and a dupe of Weapon X. All right, guys. See, now is when I start getting excited. This is when I start getting pumped right here, because I need 2 more for a whole freaking wave. But here's the thing. I have 8 more packs of these out in my kitchen. So I'm pretty confident we'll get that Dark Beast and that Cable eventually. But the real question is, will we get as many of the foils as we need? All right, so ripping into another one here. And I see a card we need, and it's Dark Beast, but it's the foil. So we have our foil Dark Beast, which is very awesome right here. So don't have him as a foil. Now we need him as a regular card in order to work on finishing up that collection. There's Blink. That's double, but Dark Beast, there he is. All right, so we got our Dark Beast for the base pack. That is freaking awesome. So here we go. We finished the first 9 cards in a row, which I'll quickly show you right here. I am easily getting sucked back into the trading card game. So there it is. Cards 1, 2, and 3, Apocalypse, Dark Beast, and Sunfire. Cards 4, 5, and 6, X-Men, Weapon X, Jean Grey. And then cards 7, 8, and 9, Morph, Blink, and Sugarman. All we need is card number 15. All we need is Cable. And we have amassed all 15 X-Men cards in 8 packs if we get it tonight. All right, here we go. And also there's another X-Men dupe. Sorry, I'm getting excited now. All right, now I'm getting pumped over here. Now I'm getting excited. All right, so we got 2 more packs tonight. I have 8 more packs of these that are just X-Men. So I'm confident we will get the cards we need. However, I'd love to pull that Cable because otherwise I got to wait a friggin' week to look. All right, so here we go. Second to last pack for this week. Coming in at the 46-minute mark. Just about done for the night. If you're still here, I appreciate you hanging around for the card pulls. Come on, come on. All right, here we go. All right, we need Cable. We need Cable. We need the Cable foil too, but we need the Cable basic. All right, so I think we're getting a foil we don't have yet, which is good. So there's Morph for foil. I don't think we had the Morph foil yet. So that's going on the foil pack. We have a Morph duplicate. So we already have Morph. Now I'm getting nervous here. We have Blink, which is the dupe. And we have Iceman as a dupe. 1 pack left. By the way, we've only pulled 1 duplicate hologram card so far, or foil card. Last pack of the night. Thomas Brock, what's going on? How you doing, sir? What is up? We've been pulling cards here. We reviewed these tonight. Feel free to go back and check out my basic just unboxing. Talked about them a little bit. Nothing crazy. But we need a Cable card. We need Cable, and we have amassed the 15 base cards for the Marvel Legends X-Men Wave 1 trading card set. And again, yes, we have the other packs, but I want it tonight. All right, all right. Our first foil, and again, I don't think we have this one yet, is X-Men. So that's our last foil of the night. So just to review, out of, I think it was 8 packs we opened tonight. However, I did have 2 open packs before. Our foils we got were Morph. There's 1, Dark Beast, 2, Colossus, 3, Jean Grey, 4, Weapon X, 5, Magneto, 6, Storm, 7, Apocalypse, 8, X-Man, 9. So we have 9 of the 15 foils. We're going to need 6 more foils next week out of about 8 or 9 packs, or I'm going to go crazy trying to find them. And drum roll, please. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Boom! Freaking Cable. There he is. That is awesome. I'm freaking pumped. I honestly thought I would have to hang out as a cliffhanger till next Wednesday when we open the other X-Men cards, but I can sleep easy tonight because card number 15 is freaking Cable, Nathaniel Summers. Boom! So there it is. All 15 X-Men cards have been built. So there they are. There are cards right there, 10 to 15. So really quickly, just recapping, there are right there 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 right there. And our 1 through 9, I'm so pumped right now. Right there, we have Apocalypse, Dark Beast, and Sunfire. We have our X-Men, Weapon X, and Jean Grey, Morph, Blink, and Sugarman. I'm telling you, everybody, be polite. Go to your GameStops, ask nicely, and just say, hi, I'm trying to track down Marvel Legends trading cards. Do you happen to have any? If you're nice and you're polite, they'll be cool. If you walk in like you own the place, they're not going to be as cool. So it does help. And by the way, we also had a Dark Beast duplicate, and we also had a Sunfire duplicate. So we are going to have plenty of dupes here. So I will be hopefully using those for a giveaway, as I did the last time with some of my dupes. All right, so real quick review before we get out of here. We have one more fantastic 4-card pack to open. We got Uatu the Watcher. We got our Ego, the Living Planet. We got Medusa. So there are basics so far. And we got our Black Bolt foil. So that's all we have open for FF. There's one more pack right now. And then next week, we'll do the rest of the FF packs. The FF packs are the newest ones. They're obviously the fourth wave. Unfortunately, these are the least amount that I have. So these just started trickling out recently, I think, for Fantastic Four. So real quick, final comments before we rip this open. Four Feathers, thank you, sir. I love it. Pokemon, yeah, I'm not a Pokemon guy. No shade, just I'm not. Padre says, none of my GameStops will sell me any Marvel cards, even though they have them. They're saving them for the next promotion. Yeah, man. I got fortunate here in my area. I will say that. So, all right, here we go. Second FF pack of the night. What do I want here? If I could get a Doctor Doom regular, a Doctor Doom foil, or an Uatu the Watcher foil, or even the Silver Surfer, I'd be pretty pumped, either the foil or the base. But again, I guess I should just hope for any cards that are not duplicates, as this is the hashtag long game, where hopefully we're going to get more of these for free or $1 in the future. All right, so here we go. All right, so the foil, it's a new foil. It's not a repeat, but it's not what I would have asked for. Human Torch foil. So that came out really cool. I love how they have the FF right here. That's incredible on the side of the card. And again, if you weren't here earlier, those are the different characters in the wave. This being the fourth and final wave, at least that they've announced so far. So new foil card. I was hiding my excitement. There he is, Dr. Doom. Very pumped to get Dr. Doom. He's actually on the labels of the cards. So got my Doom basic. Hopefully we can get a Doom foil later on, but I'm just glad to have a Dr. Doom card in my collection. Next one, Silver Surfer. Excellent. I love that it's the vintage look for him as well. So gotta love having a Silver Surfer in the collection. And we also got one other card, so no duplicates. Psycho Man. I've yet to open this. I still have it on the card. I did pick it up at full price, but there he is, Psycho Man. So everybody, thank you for hanging out tonight. I really enjoyed having everybody here. I know card pulls. This is a random Nick Fury card I had here. I know that card pulls aren't exactly our thing here, but Marvel Legends are, and these cards are amazing. Shout out and huge thank you to all those GameStop employees who are so awesome here in Pennsylvania, who were willing to either sell these to me because the promotion supposedly ended, or just gifted them to me because they weren't in their system anymore. So again, be polite, be nice to these people. They're just trying to do their job. If they're not selling them, they're not giving them away, that's probably because their manager told them not to. So just kind of how it is. So everybody, thank you again for being here tonight. Very much appreciate your time being here on the channel. I know your time is precious. So anytime you guys do stop by, I very much appreciate you spending your time here. New toy hunt will be coming out tomorrow evening. It'll be my toy hunt down in Greg's neck of the woods, Reading, Pennsylvania area. Found lots of goodies down that direction this past President's Day weekend. So I'll be getting that out tomorrow night. And we already have another episode for next week in the can as well, ready to rock and roll. As always, for daily toy content, daily toy updates, check us out over at Instagram at disabout_12. Also, we're now on Twitter at disabout_12. So if you're not an Instagram fan, but you have Twitter, give us a follow over at Instagram or at Twitter at disabout_12. As always, we're here on YouTube at Disabout Action Figures. Take care, everybody. Thank you for being here. Stay healthy. We'll see you at the toy show, ZoloCon, VR Hobbies toy show coming up in 3 weeks. Can't friggin' wait. More on those toy shows in the future. Everybody, take care. Stay healthy. And I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. And now we won't stand at the end of the show. Here we go. Bye, everybody. Thank you.